I got Sparky anyway. What the oh my days. What the hell? Hey there, and welcome back to Freddy's Reanimated, but it's a bit of a weird one because I already made a video on it, which was supposed to be out, I guess, yesterday from when you're seeing this, but the visual aspect, or, you know, the actual game visuals weren't there. For some reason, the recording got stuck on the main menu, while audio and everything else was fine. Which sucks because we beat the game, pretty much, right? We got to night 5, got the ending, etc. And unfortunately, the only way I could get back to that is by starting a new game again. And I don't really want to do that, especially considering I have custom night to do. So, I figured the best way to handle this would be to attempt custom night and pretty much explain what you kind of missed out in terms of gameplay anyway, and maybe a little bit of the story if I can somehow focus enough. So that's what we're going to do, and then towards the end we'll go over extras, since I obviously didn't get to go over extras. I covered them after I beat the game, but essentially last time we left off with a teaser for Foxy, right? We saw Foxy on the computer, and it was pretty much indicating, oh, Foxy's actually in the restaurant, we're probably gonna have to deal with them next. So, in, you know, quick TLDR, I suppose, with Foxy, all you have to do with Foxy is literally stare at the backstage. They can be stopped and pushed back if watched on camera for long enough. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and not really a big issue. After night 4, you get a different post-shift minigame, right? You don't really deal with Bonnie anymore, you actually deal with Foxy, where you have to turn these knobs. I don't quite remember what it's for. I think it was for the power, but it kind of flew over my head, to be honest. And personally, I wasn't a big fan of that post-shift minigame in terms of, like, it's kind of a downgrade from the Bonnie ones, because essentially how the post-shift minigame went, you have 6 or 8 knobs in front of you, you have to turn all of them. While doing so, Foxy will try and attack you from the left or right vent, and you can tell which vent Foxy's at by listening for sound cues. If you hear a certain noise at the left or right, obviously you look towards the left or right, stare at Foxy, and they'll go away. And I thought that was a bit of a downgrade from the Bonnie post-shift sections, because it literally took away the one thing that made the Bonnie post-shift sections so great, and it's the fact that you're kind of left, you know, feeling paranoid because of the unknown. You don't know what Bonnie's doing because you don't hear Bonnie moving while you're doing your post-shift tasks, so you're always, like, eager to check on Bonnie to make sure they're not getting too close. But obviously, because Foxy is announcing their arrival with sound cues, that's kind of taken away. So wasn't really a big fan of that, but it was only one time anyway. It was only one minigame. Night 5 didn't have anything after its shift with regards to, like, a post-shift section, just the ending. So nothing crazy there. After night 4, that's when we get introduced to Freddy, who will make his way to your office. There are like 4 cameras that he kind of walks through before reaching your office. You pretty much have to keep slowing him down with the camera flash. You don't make him go back per se, it's more like you make him stop in place, really. You freeze him. And on night 5, the phone guy was talking about, like, trying to explain why the animatronics were acting the way they do. And I think it'll make more sense if we, you know, cover the ending. But first, I want to do custom night. I don't know how far I'll get, but we have 5 characters. Max difficulty is obviously 510 mode right now, because there are, as you can see, 3 locked characters, which are unlocked based off whatever score you get. So if we reach a score of 2500, we can get this new character, 3500 for the second character, and 4500 for the last character, which we can't unlock. If I manage to beat 510 mode, I unlock these 2 automatically. So, let's take a look and see how 510 mode feels. It'll give me an idea as to how far I can actually get into this. And I guess you'll also see how Freddy and Foxy work. So right now, we're just going to have to really kick it into high gear here. This is the Foxy cam, right? Camera 6. This was the camera that was unavailable to us at first. And already Sparky's moving. Okay, we gotta get over. There's good old Freddy. He'll cover his eyes. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, watch Foxy. Hold on. Alright, Bonnie's already right there. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Pull the blinds. Go away. Oh wait, you're already... Okay, hold on. Come on. Okay, come on. Oh, wait, who left? Who left? Okay, so now I just need to look for... Oh, come on. Let's keep going. Watch Foxy. Hey there. Okay. I gotta be careful for Chica. I haven't been watching Chica anywhere. Where's Chica? Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, cheeky, but it's not this time. Alright, let's see if we can get Freddy real quick. Nope. Bad. Oh my god, I almost missed that. Over time, Freddy starts being less weight. Oh, that you just moved, didn't you? Oh, nope, I just barely caught you. No, you don't. Please be on camera too. Oh wait, no, Sparky didn't move. Ah, shoot. Wait a minute. Oh my god, how my timing. Wait, did I hear Sparky move earlier, or is I just... Okay, I was just... Oh, Freddy moved. Okay, so now Freddy will be in camera too. Oh, I gotta find Sparky quickly. Watch him. Come on. Caught him. Just barely, but I caught him. No, don't need to go to camera 6. Alright. Close. I gotta watch Foxy. Okay, Freddy now is at camera 9. I gotta look for Chica. Hold on. What time is it? Oh, it's close. Oh, you bum. Oh. Come on. Alright, Bonnie's already outside. Freddy's gonna move. I knew it. I knew Freddy would move. Come on. Chica, what time was it? I was so darn close. What time? Oh, so close. Oh, I should have went for Chica. No, I would never reach Chica. Wow, that's how close. That's how close I got. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm gonna get that close again. And I didn't really know what to do. For some reason I thought, okay. Oh, that was Bonnie. Oh my god, that was Bonnie. I don't know what AI increase means. I mean, it's a huge jump. Cause this is with it on, you would let's take a look. With AI increase, what does that like a flat AI boost or something? Like what exactly does AI increase do? Cause that's such a vague term. I mean, we know what 510 looks like already. Now let's see what it looks like with this increase mode. Already. Pull it. Alright, so he did move. Shoot, did he get away in time? Oh, okay. Go away. Oh my god, so many times. Already moved. Alright, I got Sparky as well. So let's see, 140, well that's not really good. Having Freddy here around 148 is not what I would call great. Why did I go here again? It was just to check on, oh. Hey there. Wait, what? I flashed him. Did I flash too early? Seriously? Oh, I got Sparky anyway. What the f- oh my days. What the hell? What? Okay. That balloon boy came out of nowhere. What? See, that trolled me so bad. I thought that the refresh was because Freddy, because I ended up blinding Freddy. But at least you can get a good idea of how the game played for Night 5. Obviously, this is a lot harder than Night 5 was. But it was a really, like, I really enjoyed the gameplay loop. And that was part of my thoughts when I was talking about the game and everything. I'll obviously go through those again. Like, think about it this way. If I keep Freddy on this camera, the only time I have to get off this camera is to deal with Sparky. You know what I mean? Because I don't need to, like, And like without Foxy, this makes the game so much more simple because I don't have to go so far as camera 6. I only have to do that whenever Sparky's moving. Like right now. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh my! I keep being caught by those baits, by those. Why? I thought it was Sparky that did that. I knew it was Bonnie again. Like I saw it. I was like, that was pretty random. I swear to God. I can't. Now it's like I can't do it anymore. I got to 557. Now I can't do it. It's crazy. That's not good. I accidentally let go. Oh my god. Alright, I decided to try and min-max it a little bit just so I can like make this quickly on my do this quickly. I want to actually resolve this, to be honest. After I just want to see what these additional characters are. I made the time slightly longer, but that's nothing too crazy. I only added like about 1/10 of a minute. Or not 1/10 of a minute. About half a minute. If anything, it's actually like 36 seconds, so shouldn't be anything too crazy to deal with. The hell? Okay, I was about to say, like, who the hell entered? How? Oh my god! I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, what if Bonnie somehow snuck away? Where the hell did you go? Oh my god! See what I mean? See, like my mind, like, I'm like my mind is completely fried. Maybe I have to do another video on this, like where I actually beat it, because I still have to cover extras, and I still want to actually cover the thoughts on the game. My main thing was that I want to show at least some of the custom night stuff to make up for the lack of Night 4 and Night 5. So, I mean, that was a look at custom night. I will make another video on custom night, obviously. Because the reality is, the way it was supposed to go is, there would be a video on the ending, and then there would be a video on custom night. Obviously, this is the video for the ending / custom night, so I'll make another video where I actually beat it. It'll probably take me some time to beat it. We'll see how it goes. But this is what happens after you beat Night 5 Friday. I'm just gonna hop in. Got a phone call. I don't remember if they actually properly explained what happened. So let's answer the phone.
Hey, it's me. Could you leave the office and head to the dining room down the hall? I got something I want to show you.
Okay, so we leave. Nothing out of the, nothing out of the ordinary. And then we come across this, with Bonnie being the only one that twitched her head, then picture taken of the whole gang. Freddy's the only one that looks at us, and Bonnie kinda, but everyone's looking at us.
What the flash button does. It lights up the room so that you can take a screenshot of the camera you're looking at. I finally have more recent images for my blog.
So, yeah, this was all, like, goodbye Freddy's. This is it. The ending doesn't have as much impact without the phone call from Night 5, but I might show a clip showing what was actually said, right? Because it was actually, I think it was like, it was really concluded nicely for Night 5. It was actually after Night 4, I think, after the Night 4 post-shift. I don't quite remember, but the basic idea is that these characters, right, this restaurant was, pretty much abandoned because of rumors that kids were stuffed into suits, right? Obviously, the whole missing children and stuff from FNAF, in this case, they're all rumors, at least according to Phone Guy. On Night 5, he makes the claim that, the restaurant ended up catching rumors of kids being stuffed in suits. It was a, scary tale told by kids. But eventually parents believed it, so they stopped bringing their kids over. And that led to the state that Freddy's is right now. Also, I just realized that this is taking place in 2013. But essentially, that's what led to the restaurant kind of being abandoned, the way that we pretty much find it, right? closed down and all that. And the way the phone guy puts it, right? Because throughout the entire night, he's trying to explain. He talks to you. He's like, "What do you think the animatronics are trying to do?" Right? Because it doesn't look they're trying to kill you, necessarily. And I don't know if they are. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's really suspicious that they somehow, come up with the idea of burying us. The question is whether they actually wanted to kill us in the first place, right? And the reason why I say that is because, according to the phone guy, right, the way he puts is that these characters didn't want to be forgotten, right? And as a result of that, of this abandonment because of the rumors and everything, they became angry. And in their anger, they became something else. They became reanimated. Hence the title of the game, Freddy's Reanimated. And at this point, that's when they're just something completely different, right? So maybe originally these characters never wanted to, do this kind of harm, but the anger they felt over being abandoned by the people that they entertained, I guess, made them violent enough to want to kill us. And in a way, what Ralph is doing is trying to ease that pain, because obviously he made the blog about Freddy's, right? He's bringing Freddy's back into the limelight a little bit, getting people to talk about Freddy's, something that has been closed down for what looks like years, based off the aesthetic of the map itself. If you start with 0 and everything, you get seriously. Listen, I'm trying to explain stuff and I need 0 distractions. So you can tell me seriously all I want. But you take a look at the whole place, right? Not mainly here, but the cameras. You can see how everything has been abandoned, literally. No cleanup, right? Literally, it's like they had a birthday party one day, the next, no one showed up at all. You can see that pretty much in every camera for the most part. Janitor equipment left around, trash all over the place, total disarray. The place has been forgotten. The place has been abandoned, left to just rot. And it's not just the restaurant that's rotting, it's the characters. Figuratively, of course. I guess technically they are wear and tear. But my point is, this is why, they became reanimated, essentially. At least according to Phone Guy. Now, of course, there is no reason to completely trust them 100%, because, yeah, what company is going to officially say, yeah, we had kids stuffed in our suits, but you should really, not forget about us, right? Not really something that would make sense to do. But if we take the phone guy at his word, then that's kind of the reason why they get kind of violent, I guess. It's kind of weird, when I was trying to break down the ending, it's kind of weird because obviously I don't think they really are intending. I mean, they are killing us, but I don't think that's their actual intention. And I already talked about a lot about how maybe we're just, dying of fear, right, of these animatronics, right? Because again, it's like if they were trying to kill us, you literally see, like, you encountered the animatronics multiple times throughout the post-shift segments, where sometimes they're just standing there, just watching you, letting you go. Like, if they were really trying to kill you, out of all the times to not do it, I mean, the post-shift sections are literally a perfect time to do it. And on multiple occasions, Sparky, Chica, Bonnie, they don't do anything. And they just let us go to our business. Again, it's a bit of a weird idea that these robots aren't possessed by spirits, but are reanimated because they've been forgotten, and their anger has pretty much caused them to kind of like come alive. It's a weird idea because obviously then it's like, well, is it the machine? Is it the machine that's feeling angry? What exactly is getting angry here? The idea of these characters, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's very weird. It's a very odd interpretation, but it is kind of interesting to look at it besides this perspective of children possessing the robots, right? It doesn't feel like we're talking about programming, and we're not talking about spirits, so it's like a very weird gray area that this game is like talking about. And maybe that's just me massively overthinking it, but that's just how I see it, I suppose. And I see it as a very weird gray interpretation of the story But it's cool regardless. I don't mind it. I like that it's different from the whole, oh yeah, you know, children were obviously possessing the suits. Because again, this game was talking about being something new and original. Now, with regards to the extras, because that's pretty much the only thing we have left to cover besides I talk about gameplay, right? Or my thoughts on the game itself. Obviously, we have the characters Bonnie. It is reported that the original designer Bonnie had an irrational fear of rabbits, and to this day, on secluded forums, some still argue whether this character was blue or purple. Originally, Chica was only meant to be a duo band, however, Chica was conceived late into development of the company. Sparky was a wisecracking dog that became a permanent band member in the late 90s, and quickly became a fan favorite. Some say he was modeled off of the company's founder's late pet. Foxy was decommissioned in the late 90s, sparking many urban legends, including one claiming the pirate Fox had bit a child's head. Another one of those rumors that we're talking about. And then Freddy, created after Bonnie, Freddy was designed as the band's leader and the face of the restaurant. He's smarter than the others. Unlike them, he doesn't like to play with his victims. Now this was a weird line because obviously, if we actually try to follow the idea that Phone Guy is trying to put out there that they are probably not trying to kill us, then what does this line, you know, this line completely contradicts that. Unlike them, he doesn't like to play with his victims. Very specific wording. And you can also tell Freddy is holding some sort of like hook weapon. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be, but I don't think I ever noticed him holding this in the game actually. If we go to custom night, does Freddy actually ever hold anything like that? You can kind of see the weapon type hook claw thing. I don't know what it is, but it's with Freddy even on stage, which is kind of interesting. Oh, also, when you go through the end credits, you get this little jumping Bonnie, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I completely forgot where I was going with that. I was looking through the characters. Yeah, this line is very weird. Here we have behind the scenes with regards to some of the scenes with Bonnie, Sparky looking down at you in your grave, the pizza corner, another Bonnie kind of like frame, a banner of the 4 characters, some more in development stuff, kind of like a different JPEG of Sparky like staring at the front entrance. You don't really see that in game. Another render of Freddy in the arcade room. A weird thing that kind of makes me think of the marionette a little bit. Foxy in the post-shift minigame. That's the one after night 4. This is a part of the minigame. You literally have the vents where Foxy will make noise, and then you have these knobs kind of like in front of this like power box that you pretty much have to like turn. And here's another view of it. That's pretty much what you're dealing with. Here's an early version of The Office. And here's Bonnie in that cursed room with the computer. More games. This is kind of, I guess, also the arcade room. Early backstage. Foxy. Here it looks like Foxy had multiple stages at one point because they have like 4 different renders here. But I think in general they cut down on it because Foxy only has 3 total renders. He has 1 render in the back, 1 in the middle, and 1 up close to the camera. And then here you have an old version of Sparky, FreddyGo.jpg with the popped out eyeballs, old Pirates Cove, the original storefront, old left hall, and then the old menu. And then we have jump scares, which luckily have no audio. We've seen Bonnie's, we've seen Chica's, we've seen Sparky's. We actually didn't get to see Foxy originally until this video because of custom night, and Freddy is the only one we still have not seen, right? Freddy ironically is the only one that does the bite, which I think is interesting as well. Maybe that has to do with the idea of him not playing with his victims, right? Like literally just going in for the kill immediately, which is kind of interesting actually. Did Freddy ever actually, I don't think Freddy, what happens? That's actually an interesting point. Hold on. I want to see what happens if Freddy... What's Freddy's death screen like? Because... That's a very... because his jump scare is different, I'm curious. But I guess while we wait for him to kill us, Thoughts on the game. In general, the game's aesthetic looks great. I love how, as I mentioned before, it actually looks like the place has been abandoned. Through the cameras, through your own office, really like it. Audio design, very simple. You only have audio cues to really deal with. It's not a big part of the game, but I think in general, the silence of everything definitely helps with building tension and also just like helping you focus when you're trying to deal with those high difficulty nights. But I think for me, the star of the show in this game is the post-shift sections, which we'll get to in a moment. With regards to this gameplay, I really enjoy it because obviously it highlights the whole focus with the cameras. You need to be on constantly camera. I couldn't speak there. You need to be constantly on cameras. Freddy, Foxy, Sparky, Chica, Bonnie. The only time you look away is to do a Bonnie, and I really like that because obviously a lot of fan games that have the camera systems, sometimes they go away from those cameras as the difficulty increases. I'm glad that this game leans into the camera system a lot. Really enjoy that, especially with the fact that this is a camera system that you can only go backwards and forwards. Really like that. So in general, just a big fan of the gameplay in general. Really fun, challenging, especially in those custom nights. Now let's see what Freddy can do here. I mean, just like why are you like the way that you stare at me in the camera? You look so excited. Instant. Freddy is yeah. Okay, so he still leaves me here. He will not stop like the others. That's the thing, right? They all, like, the game, even this hint suggests that Freddy is considered different from the others, which I find to be an interesting detail. From the jump scare to him being smarter than the others. It's an interesting distinction. But overall, really enjoyed the gameplay. Game in general, great in terms of aesthetic. Bloody mouse cursor. This is why I hide the mouse cursor. But great game overall. Great job to everyone that worked on it. Especially the post-shift section. That is honestly my favorite part. Mainly the Bonnie ones. The Foxy one's fine, but it just doesn't have the spark that the Bonnie ones do. Because again, that uncertainty, the paranoia of Bonnie being close to you was just on another level in this fan game. It was incredible, like that tension. I hadn't felt, like literally, the tension in that post-shift section, in those sections, were so intense. Even after I got through that, right? Hell, the night after I made that video, or the night during that the night after I was done recording that first video, I still felt the tension. I still felt the adrenaline surging through me as I was like just trying to relax, honestly. Like the game had a lingering effect on me for like a couple hours. That was not something I was used to. So props to that game. Props to Freddy's Animated for pulling that off. Just overall wonderful. And if they plan on making another game in the future, I'll definitely be looking out for that. But that's going to be it for Freddy's Reanimated. Next time we will hopefully conquer Custom Night. It's just going to be a video dedicated to that. Still a shame that we ran into so many stupid issues with the recording. Like it really frustrated me, and that's why there was no video on Monday. But regardless of all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know you're enjoying the content. I want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. Great job once again to Shady Store Games. And of course, I'll see you in another video. Take care.